You got that gospel.
It's about His word.
And the Lord, and man, one thing you gotta realize that the Lord ain't dealing with just black people, right? You got this woman, she came up, she believed everything we saying, right?
I do.
Right? She believed everything we saying, and guess what? What is your lineage? Tell them about your lineage.
You don't want to know. It's Dutch and Irish. Dutch.
Dutch no good, man. A bunch of murderers, man.
Bunch of murderers.
Right? The Bible talks about the thief coming not but to steal, to kill. Bring it out, brother. Bring it out.
I think that I was born, like, I came from Dutch to, like, totally eradicate that and totally, like, say that was evil. You know what I mean?
What are you saying? The Dutch was evil?
Yeah. The Dutch people were evil. They, like, they killed, like, I was actually at Gorée Island where the slaves were, like, murdered and...
What is this island called?
Gorée Island in West Africa where the slave ships came.
The word Gorée Island.
Yeah. And I went there and like I felt like heartbroken that like my like lineage had come and was like living above the slaves, and I was like, no, that's not me. Like I came here to like denounce this, and I'm here to like bring everybody to this cause. So yeah. And I went there and like I felt like heartbroken that like my like lineage had come and was like living above the slaves, and I was like, no, that's not me. Like I came here to like denounce this, and I'm here to like bring everybody to this cause. So yeah.
Hey, this cause is the truth, man.
Yeah.
Right? She got the spirit, man. She know the truth, man. Why do you think she came up here, man? And you dumbass Negroes and Hispanics, especially in the Northern Kingdom, you talk.
Shalom, Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Salutations unto the elect men that's feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai. In sincerity and truth of this great gospel coming out of our Bible, man. And yeah, this message is only for Israelites. You got to be an Israelite, a descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? And our people are waking up to what? The truth. Right, that's how you could tell the spirit of a person who's an Israelite, because they have the spirit of truth, right? Like this woman coming up with a humble spirit, right? She know where the truth is at. She said, I had to come up here. This is the truth. And she done came across us multiple times in the past, 12 years, probably been over there in that location, 10, 12 years in that location. So these people done seen us. The thing is, they're afraid to approach us because they say, oh my God, the spirit, our spirit is just too strong for them, right? But we have, who approaches more than anything, man? Women. A lot of men are fucking weak. You be looking at these men, they fucking weak. Really, they don't know how to speak. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to interact, right? That's why these motherfuckers want to murder everything, kill everything, because motherfucker, you ain't part of society, man. You don't belong here. A lot of you motherfuckers don't belong here. And the Lord gonna kill you. But right now, we got the spirit of truth in the air, man. Let me read this in the book of Obadiah 1:10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever, right? And yeah, this woman, she might be a Jake. She might be a Jake, but the other side of her family is damn sure a fucking Edomite. She told you them Dutch, you got them wicked Edomites, man, who was just doing what? Cutting people's hands off, right? When you go back in history, it says the Belgium Congo, French Congo, Belge, pronounced Dutch. Belch Congo was a Belgian colony in Central Africa. And what did they specialize in? Cutting off them Congo people's hands off. Right? The atrocities of Edom, the violence of Edom, the bloodshed of Edom, right? This man is a bloody man. Right? And guess what? This man is still in these countries, right? Still taking resources from these people, right? A lot of them are Israelites. Right? You got Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man, from north, south, east, and west. And guess what? Jake fled into west coast of Africa. Jake also fled into east of Africa, South Africa, Central Africa, right? Jake fled through the four corners of the earth, man, running for their lives, because what? Esau was on them, the nations was on them, them curses was on us, right? It was our time to fall as a nation. I'm going to read the book of Isaiah 11:11. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again a second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush. Hold on, I thought the Israelites were only the black Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But we told you about the scattered seed, right? The seed that went into captivity. The seed that was scattered through the diaspora, right? Jake was scattered all over. Jake fleeing for their lives. Some Jakes went into captivity. Some Jakes was already in the mother countries, done mix and mingle in amongst them people, straight looking like them people. There's no history of a so-called black man with a beard on him, man. They looking like a full fucking heathen through what? Marriage, children after generations of generations, right? I got a video, man. I might put up, man, of this cat out in India. His name is Sindhu something, right? A rapper. This motherfucker was killing the rap game over there, but guess what? They had to lay his ass down. He was under them curses. I think he got killed in his like 20s or something. But this dude was over there killing the rap game, and what they call him the East Indian, they call him the Indian Tupac, because he was political and he was on some gangster shit. And when you find out the beef that he had, man, the other Indians he was beefing with, they were using the visas that you get to go to college, and they was going to colleges and starting gangs. Shorty, man, these some Jakes, man. They over there starting beef. They ain't thinking about society, man. They thinking about selling drugs. They thinking about hustling. They thinking about music. That's the spirit of a nigga. They thinking about folly and bullshit, right? And what, destroying their own fucking people, man. That's why it says in this verse, Isaiah 11:11, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand a second time, again the second time, to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria. Right? We got our people amongst the Assyrians. From Egypt, we got our people amongst the Egyptians. Right? And also amongst that whole East Coast, the Egyptians got pushed all through. The Egyptians got, man, ain't too many Egyptians in the land of Egypt, man. Them is Arabs. Right? Them is Arabs, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, that's who I was talking about, them East Indians, man. We got a lot of our people amongst them East Indians, right, with the dots on their heads, with them beards, right, them 7-Elevens, right? Why you think a lot of them, when you go and say, hey, brother, how you doing, brother? Even with the Arab ones, you go into bodegas, hey, brother, some of them feel your spirit because they know we brothers. And they let you slide, and some of them don't feel you because they go back to the owner of the store. He probably a full fucking heathen. And from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. Man, I work at one job. I'm talking to one Asian guy. He looked like a full Chinese, but his spirit, I'm like, this a Jake. This nigga got flavor. He got a spirit. And you know what was going on, man? The real Moabite was not paying him. He said, man, I've been working here for a whole month. This motherfucker ain't paying me. I'm about to snap. I had to calm the little homie down. Asian homie down. And I told him, man, look, man, you ain't got to put up with this shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man, motherfucker ain't pay you in a whole month, man. They want to do that to their own people, man, because they know the spirit of who's who, right? One thing you got to realize, you can't escape them curses, man. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people that look like the other nations, who shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up a sign from the nations, and he shall assemble. What is the Lord assembling? The outcast of Israel, the Israelites that were scattered amongst the other nations, the outcast of Israel that look like the other nations, and think like the other nations, and eat like the other nations, and live like the other nations, dress like the other nations, and gather together the disperse of Judah from where? From the four corners of the earth, man. We were scattered through the four corners of the earth. I'm going to read the book of Matthew 24:14. It reads, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness. Why? Because our people are scattered throughout the four corners of the world. The north and the south, the east, the west, everywhere, right? Everywhere. That's where our people are scattered in, man. The Lord said, yeah, you will not be my people, and I will not be your power. And the Lord said, I will remove you out of my sight, man. The Lord removed us out of the holy land, right? So we became servants and slaves and degenerates and losers. But guess what? We're in the times where the Spirit is coming back upon the holy people of the Lord, man. That's why the people of the Lord is waking up and they're removing themselves from this society, right? You're no longer thinking about Federal Reserve notes. You're thinking about, Lord, help. You no longer worshiping a fucking woman. You thinking about, man, Lord, man, I'm married to the Lord. I'm waiting for the Lord to come back and set order, right? And there's gonna be a time where the Lord gonna send a lot of women our way, because these fucking women about to suffer, man. You gonna suffer so much, you're gonna be fucking, you're gonna flee whatever city you in, and you're gonna be looking for that prophet you've been listening to, that servant of the Lord you've been listening to, man. Yeah, that's it, and it's gonna prove what the scriptures were true. Because the things written aforetime was written for our learning. If you women is listening, you should be thinking, oh shit, all hell about it. I'm in trouble. You women are in fucking trouble in this society, man. If you don't have a man of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, man. And it says, in this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And it ain't gonna be pretty. Lawlessness, right? No security, no safety, no motherfucking peace whatsoever. Just death, destruction, and mourning and lamentations.